Alright, so this is Luna. And it is Terran versus Protoss. And the good thing about this one is that one of the players is the gosu and the other player is very good. Ahzz, otherwise known as Gigant or Gigant, I'm not sure. He's the top 3rd zerg player, but he's playing in Finland. But he's playing Protoss because I think he's learned a strategy from one of his gosu friends. Now Terran is Gladstone. Gladstone is very good at Terran, and he's not gosu, but he is very good. Now Ahzz is actually gosu. But the bad thing is that he can't play in the World Cyber Games because in Finland you don't really get many sponsors. So a gateway is coming up. Scouting probe is arriving. Not seeing anything, he will turn around. And scouting SCV or barracks SCV is being created. He's building very close to his base, so if there is some kind of zealot rush, he'll be able to defend a little easier. Probe is going to scout this base now. And first gateway is almost complete. Refiner going up, so we can tell that he will make factories. Scouting probe has arrived. It will try and harass this SCV, but it's a little too late actually. So he's just gonna stick around. Watch here as micros very carefully, so his SCV will not be killed. See, he just avoided that SCV and didn't even get hit. So first gateway is complete. One zealot coming out. Scouting SCV coming up to the top base. Nothing's there. Supply depot being built back here. This is so that the probe can't go from the back of the minerals, which will confuse some of the AI. So, actually this probe can take out this SCV if its shields recharged. First factory coming up, and Ahzz will try and harass this. Micro pretty carefully, still not dead. If he can kill this SCV, it will be very good for Ahzz. First expansion going up, that's a very risky expansion. And scouting SCV is also coming up. Now this probe is still alive. There's a marine now, so he needs to micro even more carefully. But he cannot go through the back, which is usually what people do when they have marines facing them. But if they click on the mineral, they can go through these minerals. So he sees this. Okay, he's gonna try and jump over. Okay, he just jumped over! Wow, that was excellent. So, zealot rush coming in. There's only one zealot, but it's gonna be able to take out a lot of units. This SCV and probe are still alive. This SCV will be killed, and this zealot will continue massacring those units. That probe killed it actually that time. It would have escaped otherwise. So as you see, it's continuing to be massacred. The vulture being created, Glad can probably vulture pretty well, so it won't die. One marine is killed. This expansion is going underway. So vulture has been created. A zealot cannot kill one vulture, even without speed. Even without speed, unless the zealot has speed and the vulture doesn't have speed. So Ahzz has been killed. Vultures take out probes in 2 shots, so it's very easy to take out probes. SCV has arrived. Maynard transferred the probes. Another gateway being created. Cybernetics core for Dragoon range. He will be making Dragoon soon. There's a Dragoon. He's going to take out this SCV. Sadly, it takes the Dragoon 6 hits to kill an SCV, compared to the vulture taking out a probe or drone in 2 hits and an SCV in 3 hits. So the first expansion is coming up. Blue has very little defense, but it looks like Ahzz is starting to focus on his tech now, not going for an as aggressive build. So Zealot Spider-Mines being researched. These are very effective against ground. It has caused many pro games to be lost, just because there's one instance where Legendary, a gosu Chinese player, was playing, and he was pretty much winning. He had about 5 dragoons, and then suddenly one mine killed like 3 dragoons, and he just left. And I think he still had a chance. His opponent only had like 4 vultures or something, and he still could have survived probably, but they put him. It was very bad when he lost it. He gave up way too easily though. So 3 dragoons coming up. 3 dragoons can probably take out this amount of units. Unless the tank is microed very carefully, or if he has mines already. So he has mines. Dragoons cannot see the mines after the burrow, so he's getting away from the mines. Now, main on transferring these SCVs. Okay, one vulture's down, second vulture's down. These SCVs are attacking the dragoons. Dragoons are very weak against SCVs. SCVs do get very little damage from dragoons. So it looks like no losses for blue except for 2 vultures. Not even an SCV has been killed. 3 dragoons had died though, and they were stuck. 4th gateway is there. 5th gateway is coming up. This expansion's underway. This expansion's also underway. And I don't SC. Never mind. So Gladstone needs another factory as soon as possible, because 4 gateways, 5 gateways soon, can definitely macro much easier than 1 factory. As you can notice in pro games, you always need to have a lot of factories or building producing units. If you don't, you cannot micro very well. Sorry, the phone's ringing. I'm just gonna let it ring. So robotics facility is coming. Robotics facility is coming up. This will be good to get observers to scout, and also to get observers and scout and look for mines. They have detection. Citadel of Dune for Zealot speed legs, and also Templar or Dark Templar. No upgrades yet, but ground upgrades is being researched. 2nd factory finally coming up. I do believe the 3rd factory is coming up as well. There it is. So finally it's going to be beginning to get some more unit building stuff. So this barracks is looking for an expansion, but it's not going to find anything. This engineering bay is also going to scout for hidden expansions. So blue at this point is kind of turtling in. Neither of them are doing much. They're teching, getting macro. Observatory is complete, so there should be speed legs being upgraded, and observer should be created soon. So I do believe another gateway shall be created soon, somewhere in the expansion area. Next expansion is being created over here. This barracks did not find anything, and it landed. It will be able to take out any attempts at expansion if Ahzz only sends about 1 probe to expand, just like in this case. The pylon's being put up. This is so he can make photon cannons. These will make sure that vultures cannot harass the probes, because probes, as I said, die in 2 hits to vultures. Vultures are very good against small units, doing 20 damage. You can see here that the tank does 30 damage. However, against small units, it only does 15. Because it does explosive damage. Now, 5th gateway coming up, 6th gateway coming up. 2 of them have factories. Okay, so major attacks being created. These dragoons are coming in as it's deciding it's a good time to attack. There's only 2 mines. He needs to get close to these tanks so he will not be shot. Okay, he needs to get close to these tanks, or else he will lose a lot more than he should have. These zealots are able to massacre these tanks. Looks like blue has lost his main majority of his army. Ahzz still has a lot of units. Gladstone is slowly pushing forward with the zealot, taking out all the mines, shooting all the units. So, good game. GG.